It's our world, and we welcome you to another great show today. My name is Yunus Adekola, and with me is
Yoma Ebitre. The program will continue after the break.
This program is designed to focus on the activities of children.
Today we will turn our searchlight on HON, our state in focus.
Up next is our Smart Kids segment.
So sir, what do you do now?
Number one, I'm the representative of Mr. President here.
Sir, how has your ministry contributed to the development of Nigeria?
My ministry is charged with the responsibility of giving timely and accurate information to Nigerians.
Sir, your favorite things like food?
I am a local man. I like local food. I like black soup too.
Tell us about your growing up days, where you grew up, and were you just a bit naughty as a child?
Well, every child has another instinct in him, and that's why you need parents to guide the children. And yes, I was a bit naughty too.
Do you have any plans to go into active politics? Maybe a governor or maybe even a president?
That's a very, putting me in a very tight spot. No, not really. You know, one has expended so much, energy doing this job up to this point that I don't have any plans to go beyond what I'm doing now.
Welcome back. It is said the only permanent thing in life is change.
Today, we'll be celebrating some of our friends who have changed levels. Today, they have moved from one class to another.
Also, LELA Blossom will be marking its 10th anniversary today.
It's a day of double celebration. Watch and enjoy.
A 10th anniversary. Hip hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip hip! Hooray! We are LELA Blossom, we are purposeful, and we show respect and integrity. We are dynamic, with excellence. It's a value that we show to the world.
It's time for Tales by Moonlight.
Long time ago, before Elena of Avila, Sophia the First, and evil SpongeBob SquarePants, every community would come together to celebrate the Tales by Moonlight. These are folk tales, made up stories with lifelong lessons that will help shape the minds of the young children. Today, you'll be listening to a folk tale. Come along with us. Hello, children. Hello, Mama. Today, I will be telling you a story called Olurombi. Everybody say Olurombi. Olurombi. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a tree called the Iroko tree. Legend has it that Iroko tree can give you anything you want. But you must give the Iroko tree something in return. What will you give me? One day there was a woman called Olurombi. Olurombi wanted a child, so she went to visit the Iroko tree. And she said, Iroko tree, please can you give me a child? Then the Iroko tree said, what will you give me in return? Olurombi didn't think twice. She made a decision. I'll give you back the child when she's 12. Then the Iroko tree was pleased to hear that thought and said, you shall have a child. Olurombi was so happy that she thanked joyfully. And the Iroko tree gave an evil laugh. Ha 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 ha! Then Olurombi was pregnant. She gave birth to a beautiful fair baby girl. Olurombi loves her daughter very much. But alas, she was 12. Then the Iroko tree came back. Olurombi didn't want to return her baby, so she said, please don't take my child away. Then the Iroko tree said, you made a promise. And the Iroko tree took back the child forcefully. No. Olurombi was begging, please don't take my child away. Then Olurombi fell to the ground and started to cry and sing. Olukaluku jeje ewure, ewure, ewure. Olukaluku jeje àgùntàn, àgùntàn bọ́lọ́jọ́. Olurombi jeje ọmọ rẹ̀ àpọ́nfí epo. Olurombi o jeje, Iroko jeje. Children, what lessons have you learned from this story? You think twice before you make a decision. Do not be greedy. Whenever you give somebody something, don't take it back. Don't act from any other thing, from any other God, except for our God. When you ask for a baby from any other God, expect the worst. Children, let's sing the song as we go home. Olukaluku jeje àgùntàn. We are from grade 3 and we are here to speak the word of wisdom. Listen and know why you should not envy the wicked. Proverbs 24 verse 1 to 4. Be not envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them. For their minds devils violence, and their lips talk of mischief. By wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches.
A wise man is mightier than a strong man, and a man's knowledge he who has strength. In abundance of counsel there is victory.
The deficit of food is deceived, and the scoffer is an abomination to man. If you faint on the day of adversity, your strength is strong.
Out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And then I find you in the mystery, what oceans deep, my faith will stand. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above.
time for us to dance.
Our 10th anniversary celebration started with a praise and worship.
To thank God for His faithfulness. Enjoy. also took time out to spend a day with our remarkably loving daddy.
You will meet him after this time out.
My name is Peter Obi. Watch our world on AIT every Wednesday, 5 p.m.
The Nigerian Foreign Ministry is the statutory body mandated to reinforce foreign decision-making processes and handle external promotion of Nigerians' domestic vision and ideals.
By now, you must have guessed who my friends and I will be spending a day with. Join us again after this break.
Hello, I'm Abike Dabiri Erewa. You're watching one of the foremost television programs in Nigeria, Our World. Do watch Our World on this channel at this time every week.
Welcome back. Born on February 2nd, 1956, our guest heads the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Sir, what was growing up like?
Growing up was very interesting. The first 10 years of my life, it was very good. This was in the 60s, you know, so Nigeria was completely different then than it is now. So growing up was really work and sports. I also liked acting. I actually wanted to be an actor. I wanted to, you know, and acted in some plays in school. That was something I really enjoyed. Then, you know, I used to go fishing also with my brothers. That was something also that I enjoyed doing.
What do you do as the Minister of Foreign Affairs?
The ministry is really there to develop relations between Nigeria and all the countries of the world. I have different functions. First of all, the ministry here where you are, you know, it has a large staff, about 2,000 or 3,000 people, and so one has to manage the office, the administration of it. So, you know, some of the things I have to try and do is to promote Nigeria's relations with other countries, make sure that we are on good terms with other countries, then also try to get other countries to give Nigeria some of what we need, you know, and then also to buy things from Nigeria, so, you know, that we can make some money as a country. So really to develop relations with the rest of the world.
Your Excellency, are there any foreign policies in place for children? If they are, please share with us.
Yes, well, you know, there are international treaties. You know, what happens is when the world agrees that there should be rules on something, they develop treaties, and you know, treaties are agreements between countries and among countries, and there are these agreements among countries for the protection of children, the Child Protection Act. This month, actually, Mr. President is going to be attending a meeting in London organized by the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and the President of Kenya. And it's about, you know, education and, you know, safe education, so children can learn in safety as well, and countries can put more money in education to develop children.
How has your ministry been able to tackle hostilities in Nigerian foreign land?
What we try to do to tackle hostilities, you know, around the world is to work with other countries to try to promote peace around the world. So in West Africa, for instance, and also in Nigeria, there are hostilities and conflicts, and we try to work with other countries to you know, to deal with that. Then where there are hostilities that are not actually fighting, but bad things that are being said about Nigeria, we try to go to those countries and talk to those countries to tell them the real situation and the truth about Nigeria.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I wake up, get dressed, and go to school and work. What is a typical day like for you?
Well, I think my typical day is just like yours, actually. I wake up, get dressed, go to work, maybe not to school, and it's work. But a typical day is actually a lot of meetings, a lot of working on files. That's really a typical day for me.
What are the challenges you face as the Minister of Foreign Affairs?
Yeah, they're huge challenges, very big challenges. You know that you can always do better. You can always help the country do better. And the challenges are many. The main challenge now, I think, is funding. There's not enough money to do all the things we really want to do. You know, there's so many things that I would like to do for the ministry. And you know, we have embassies, Nigerian embassies all around the world. Almost 100 embassies in 100 different countries that we have embassies, you know. And you need money for them to run, to be able to do their work. So unfortunately now, things are a bit difficult, and we don't really have as much money as we would like to do that. So that's a big challenge.
With your busy schedules, how do you juggle family life and official life?
Yeah, that's a very good question, you know, because everything in life is about balance. You always have to balance everything, and getting the right balance is not always easy. Balancing family life and balancing work. Unfortunately, work, I find that one is spending maybe too much time on work and maybe not as much time on family as one should. My children are big now, so and they're all, you know, adults actually. So I don't need to. When they was younger, of course, it was one had to make more of an effort to spend weekends with them, going to sports with them, going to see their teachers at school, and you know, and taking them out and doing things with them. But now, as I said, they're adults. One doesn't really have to do as much of that. But still, you know, one has to and should spend as much time as one can, just to see how, you know, the family is doing, and spending time with the family. But it's not always easy to do that. I find that maybe I'm spending more time on work than I should.
Thank you, sir. Do you have any plans to go into active politics? Maybe a governor, or maybe even the president?
That's a very, putting me in a very tight spot.
It's quiz time. My name is Jeremy Oinson. Last week we asked,
give one word for someone who is related to you, who lived a long time ago.
The answer is ancestor. And the winner is Itulanya Nhedi Lonye, who lives in Lagos. Congratulations. The producer will get in touch with you. This week, the question is, what instrument is used to measure the atmospheric pressure of a place?
As always, send your answer stating your full name, location, and your age to the producer on 0818 795 5548.
Good luck. Our world continues shortly.
All too soon, it's time for us to say goodbye.
We hope you enjoyed what you just watched. Join us again next week. Until then, bye.